Let me first strike a dissonant note here.
Could you ask a question, please? We don't have much time.
It seems to me that if we had what a lot of people in this room want, well, let me back up. It seems to me that Europe in the 60s and into the 70s was what a lot of people in this room think is the solution. It was they were a collection of homogeneous nations. And they, as it were, through some kind of spiritual failure, some kind of cultural innovation, they invited the racial problem on themselves. That tells me that there's something deeper that's wrong with Western man. That it's really not about Jews, it's not about blacks, or anything else. Well, no, the question is,
What's the problem? Why did it happen?
The question is, if homogeneous nation and a lack of minority problems is the answer to our cultural problems, why did Europe, which already had that in the 60s and 70s, succumb?
Il a dit, selon notre point de vue à nous, l'Europe dans les années 60, 70, c'était des nations homogènes. Ils n'avaient pas de problèmes raciaux comme nous. Alors pourquoi les Européens ont invité ça? Est-ce que ça reflète une malaise spirituelle ou quoi?
Yes, you are right. It is because of a sort of illness in the mind. This is a growing of an ideology, you know, and beneath this ideology, of course, there is the Jewish thinkers, but there was too the Catholic churches and the Protestant churches. In the 60s, there was a sort of rupture in the mentality. After, in France, the Marxist revolution of May 68, you know, before the 60s, a country like France was 100% white, 100%. Then came the Algeria war, and immigration from Algeria, and immigration from ancient colonies. And it's the same in the country without colonies, like, for example, Italy and Germany, because in the 16th, there was a sort of rupture in the mentality. And our work, not only in France, not only in the United States, but in Russia, in Poland, in Argentina, everywhere in the world, is to be the, comment on dit les médecins?
A doctor? A médecin?
Médecin.
A médecin? A doctor.
We are to be the doctors to save the white. We have a good mentality. But we must know that in the future struggle, we shall have to cope always with our brothers. The demonstrator yesterday was white. There was no black. Our enemies will be to the collaborators of the enemy. I hope you understand me. Thank you very much.